Shalom, Rabbi Eric Solomon, Beth Meyer Synagogue, more morning Torah on a gorgeous, gorgeous spring day here in Raleigh. This week's parsha or parshiot, Achrei Mot-Kedoshim, are just, Rabbi shouldn't have favorites, but I have favorites. It was my bar mitzvah portion, it was Jenny's bat mitzvah portion, and Kedoshim in particular. It does have some complicated stuff, but the part I love the most is love your neighbor as yourself. V'ahavta l'reacha kamocha ani Adonai. It's love your neighbor as yourself. I am Adonai. And there are so many awesome commentaries about it, but here's one I'm passing forward. Love your neighbor as yourself. The as yourself is so powerful. So the presupposition, the assumption, I guess the hava amina, is that you love yourself. And one of the commentaries I love says, listen, when we love ourselves, it's a very unique type of love. I mean, first of all, please God, sadly, there are people in this world who don't love themselves, okay? And I think it's all of us at times don't love ourselves, okay? But there are those who really, constitutionally, in a deep, deep part of their neshama, struggle with this. But let's put that to the side for a moment, because that's a very painful and its own Torah. For those of us who, by and large, say, I love myself, but, doesn't mean every time I'm perfect, but I love who I am. I feel a sense of gratitude for him. I can actually at moments feel a sense of just deep gratitude for the blessing of being the uniqueness of me, okay? If you have that experience, okay, even fleeting at moments in time, tough. But it means that you're going to have to, on some level, not focus on the times where you don't love yourself or you don't think highly of yourself or you make mistakes, okay? And you say, look, I love myself, even though, sometimes I do this or that, or like, look, I love myself, but, I'm impatient, or sometimes I'm a little bit boisterous and, I have a lot of energy, let's say, whatever it is, okay? But that's that you kind of like pass over, you lightly look at some of the parts of oneself as like, not being perfect, but you see them as like cute or endearing or just slightly annoying, but, it's part of who you are. But by and large, you love yourself. So too, this mitzvah, one rabbi comments, should be like for others. Meaning, you don't just love someone else because they're great, because you always enjoy being with them. You honor the fact that just like you look over some of your chisronot, some of your faults, your lacks, but you still love yourself. So too, you should do that with others. It's a bit of grace. It's a kaf zechut, benefit of the doubt. So as we enter this Shabbat, I invite you to bring that into your heart. That there are people around you, close, or even let's say in community or in your shul or in your life, that they just slightly annoy you, not bad people. Send them your love, okay? Send them your prayers. Open your heart to them a little differently this Shabbos in honor of this mitzvah, and love them, to fulfill the mitzvah truly. To love them as yourself means to understand they're not perfect, they have faults, just like you do, and yet you send their love to them anyway. Much love. Shabbat Shalom.